I'm not sure you can appropriately comment on last week's game until you see this week's game. Just to see that it was an aberration and not the rule.
But they're playing a bad team.
I don't care. That's what they got to do.
Right.
I mean, how many bad... San Francisco played a bad team last night, too?
No, they didn't. They played a decent team.
There you go. I know you love the Vikings.
I'm just telling you, every game they play is a one-score game. Don't compare them to the Raiders.
Listen, at some point, I'm going to jump in the middle of you two. At some point, because you just said, and it's fun. You guys are similar, saying the same thing, even though you don't realize it. You just said, he was like, well, they just didn't look the same.
Bills played a bad team too this week.
He said they just didn't look the same from the start of the game, and they don't act like that. Name a team that they have played this year that is as good as the Baltimore Ravens, including the Chiefs, who didn't have
nobody.
The Baltimore Ravens are operating at a level, at least in that game, that was super high, super elite, and we'll get into part
the level we thought they'd play on.
Exactly. So when you look at it from that point of view, they caused the Detroit Lions to have to outthink themselves and outcoach themselves. You get it going early on. You're like, okay, well, we'll keep him in the pack. We'll keep him in the pocket. Because when he scrambles, that's when he's dangerous. We'll keep him in the pocket. Well, you kept him in the pocket. He's the most efficient quarterback in the NFL right now. And he caught him off guard with that. Then he started throwing those leak passes to Gus Edwards, those delayed out the backfield. So it just, all around, it was a damn good game from Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. And like you said, Ryan, it is one game. It is over with. But with that being said, you're going to have to see a team like that good when you get in the playoffs. You're going to have to see a team, and maybe it's in the second round. You got to be ready for them.
The Lions have 10 games left. 9 of them are against losing teams.
So far.
And I understand that. And that necessarily might not be a good thing, too. Because you look at the last 4 games that they've played before that Ravens game, they played a bunch of teams that we didn't think were really that good after the game. Then you played the Ravens and you got cracked. So if we go on this run and we play the Raiders, who stink, and the Chargers, whose offense is good, but their defense stink, and the rest of the schedule, you start thinking like that. What happens when we get playing against the Eagles or you play against the 49ers, who I think are better than right now? But you get what I'm saying?